I'm standing in front of the home of 5322 DeLange Lane, Houston, Texas, the home of my mother, Ivy Rashke. For 2.5 months now, her water's been turned off. The city of Houston turned off her water at this meter 2.5 months ago over a disputed bill, even though she had continued to make payments. On October the 12th, 2009, a city employee named Harry came to her house and disconnected the water right here as he placed a new remote sensor on there, claiming that despite the fact that she had paid her bill, it obviously was not enough for the city of Houston. The house next door to that house is 5318 DeLange Lane, Houston, Texas, the house of Derek Roberts, Ivy Rashke's son. Immediately, the same day after the water was discontinued at the house at 5322 DeLange, using a water hose and a Y connection, I hooked water from my house up to the house at my mother's house. On October the 12th, 2009, a City of Houston employee named Harry Kelly arrived at my mom's house at around 1 p.m. with one purpose: to turn off her water service. Despite the fact that my mom had continually paid bills, just not the disputed part, the City of Houston had her water turned off. As of this date, December 27th, 2009, she's been without water service from the City of Houston for over 2.5 months. I'm about to read you 4 separate letters, written A, to Mayor Bill White, B, to the City Councilman Jolanda Jones, and C, to Susan Bandy, the Deputy Director of Public Works and Engineering for the City of Houston. These letters have been written not only to the people that I stated, but they've also been sent to other people. And as of today, 2.5 years after this started, we're still being ignored. As I stated previously, I live next door to my mom, Ivy Rashke. On October 12th, 2009, at about 1 p.m., a man from the City of Houston came up to the house and turned off the water. Even though my mom had paid the bill, just not the disputed portion of the bill, the man named Harry stated that apparently she hadn't paid enough. What I'm showing you right now is the water hose connecting my house. As you notice, the water hose comes out this way. It goes behind this little table and it goes into the bushes back here. And these bushes curves around. It's connected to another water hose, which is right here where the two connect, if you can see. Right there, the black one goes into the green one. And then this water hose goes directly to my mom's house, as you can see right through the middle of your screen right here. And that water hose goes through these bushes, down the way, and right up to where her water would normally come out when you turn it on. Whenever you turn this here, connected to there, water now will go into the house. If we walk into the house, I'm about to show you that we're able, for the purposes of washing dishes and using the bathroom, we're able to get water at a house that doesn't have a water service. Coming up, I'm about to read you 3 letters that were written to Houston, the City of Houston, and various members. The first letter was dated October the 7th, 2008, and it was written to the City of Houston Water, and it was sent to Mayor Bill White. That's Mayor Bill White of the City of Houston, 4th largest city in the United States. I'm writing in reference to the overbilling of my mother's account for 5322 DeLange Lane, Houston, Texas 77092. 8 years ago, Intex/Centerpoint Energy removed the meter from my mother's house. In these last 8 years, she has had no gas service. I can attest that because of Intex/Centerpoint's corrupt and abusive actions towards my mother, I have provided hot showers and laundry services for her, leaving her water usage at a bare minimum. Her average water usage records, which you have access to, prove what water she actually uses. I believe that the spike in my mother's water bill is nothing more than the City of Houston Water's retaliation for taking a stance against corruption in the City of Houston. Despite the fact that you have been contacted on other occasions, you have refused to fix these fraudulent charges or even contact my mother about the situation. I demand that you adjust her bill to reflect her actual usage. The abuse the City of Houston is inflicting must stop. Signed, Derek S. Roberts. Second letter that I'm going to read to you is written to Susan Bandy, Deputy Director for the City of Houston Public Works and Engineering Department. Dear Susan Bandy, Deputy Director, this letter is in reference to your letter dated June 22nd, 2009, which was read today, June 30th, 2009, by Derek Roberts at 11:30 a.m. Derek Roberts, a family member at 5318 DeLange Lane, Houston, Texas, pays less in water bills with more water usage than Ivy Rashke, Derek's mother, who lives next door at 5322 DeLange. This is pure corruption. Your letter shows lies, inaccuracies, and the water meter at 5322 DeLange Lane being read wrongly or estimated. More to follow. I am being lied to, bullied, and abused by the City of Houston Public Works and Engineering Department, and this abuse ends today. We will protest this Houston corruption through signage at 5322 DeLange Lane, Houston, Texas 77092, internet, and various forms of media. This story will be told and go out to millions of people. This will expose abuse, fraud, and corruption concerning OFHA Inc., OFHA, OFNA, and judicial corruption in the Harris County District Courts, which the City of Houston has conspired to cover up for years. Sincerely, Richard McDonald and Ivy Rashke.